New primate species challenge evolution models. Primatologists working in remote African forests throughout 2024 and 2025 documented 12 new primate species that have created a crisis in evolutionary biology by displaying characteristics that contradict established scientific theories about primate development. These remarkable discoveries emerge from extensive fieldwork conducted across previously unexplored forest regions where researchers found primate populations that have remained hidden from scientific observation for millions of years. The most significant discoveries include a nocturnal monkey species found in Gabon's dense rainforest canopy that displays unique anatomical features never before observed in any known primate group. This small monkey possesses enlarged eyes and specialized hands that allow it to navigate through complete darkness while foraging for insects and fruit. The species shows behavioral patterns that differ dramatically from all other known nocturnal primates, including complex vocalizations and social interactions that occur exclusively during nighttime hours. Research teams working in the Democratic Republic of Congo made an equally shocking discovery when they found a miniature ape species that measures less than 2 feet in height, but displays cognitive abilities that rival those of much larger primates. This tiny ape uses sophisticated tools to extract insects from tree bark and shows problem-solving capabilities that scientists previously associated only with great apes like chimpanzees and gorillas. Genetic analysis conducted on tissue samples from the newly discovered species revealed results that challenge fundamental assumptions about primate evolution timelines. Several species show genetic divergence patterns that indicate they separated from known primate groups much more recently than evolutionary models predict should be possible. The genetic data suggests that primate evolution occurs at much faster rates than scientists previously believed, and that new species can emerge within shorter time frames than existing theories support. The newly discovered primates display behavioral adaptations that have never been observed in any other primate species, including complex communication systems and cooperative hunting strategies. Some species demonstrate tool use capabilities that involve modifying natural materials to create specialized implements for specific tasks. These behavioral innovations suggest that primate intelligence evolved independently in multiple lineages rather than following the linear progression that scientists have traditionally assumed. Advanced camera trap technology and environmental DNA sampling techniques made these discoveries possible by allowing researchers to detect primate populations in areas too remote or dangerous for direct human observation. The DNA sampling methods identify primate species by analyzing genetic material found in soil and water samples without requiring direct contact with the animals themselves. Several newly discovered species appear to be hybrids between previously known primate groups, which create serious problems for existing species classification systems. These hybrid populations possess characteristics from multiple primate lineages simultaneously and cannot be properly categorized using current taxonomic frameworks. The hybrid discoveries suggest that primate species interbreed more frequently than scientists realize, and that species boundaries are far more fluid than existing classification systems assume. The exceptionally high rate of new primate discoveries indicates that Africa's forests contain many more unknown species than current estimates predict. While these findings demonstrate that primate evolution is far more complex than scientists previously understood, other research teams working across the continent have been documenting equally surprising developments in wildlife populations that were once considered endangered. African elephant population recovery exceeds all projections. Wildlife census data collected across Africa throughout 2025 produced results that shocked conservation scientists and completely exceeded every population recovery projection that researchers had calculated for African elephant populations. The comprehensive survey revealed that elephant numbers have increased by an extraordinary 35% over just the past 3 years. This dramatic population growth represents the fastest elephant recovery rate ever documented and establishes one of the most successful large mammal conservation programs in recorded history. The recovery statistics far surpass the most optimistic projections that conservation biologists had developed based on previous population trends and protection efforts. Scientific models predicted that elephant populations might stabilize or show modest increases, but none anticipated the explosive growth documented in the 2025 census data. The actual recovery rate exceeded expert predictions by over 200%, indicating that conservation strategies produce results far beyond what anyone believed possible. Advanced GPS tracking technology and satellite collar monitoring systems reveal that elephant herds are expanding their ranges into vast areas where they have not been observed for decades. These sophisticated monitoring devices show elephants returning to traditional migration routes and establishing new populations in regions where they had been completely absent since the 1980s. The tracking data indicates that elephants are reclaiming ancestral territories and rebuilding population networks that were destroyed by previous poaching pressures. The remarkable population increase stems directly from enhanced anti-poaching operations that eliminated ivory trafficking networks across multiple African countries. Community-based conservation programs that provide local populations with economic incentives to protect elephants rather than exploit them have proven exceptionally effective. These programs transform former poachers into wildlife guardians by offering employment opportunities that generate more income than illegal hunting activities. Genetic diversity analysis conducted on tissue samples from recovering elephant populations shows that the surviving animals maintain much healthier genetic profiles than scientists expected after decades of population decline. The genetic data reveals that elephant populations retain sufficient diversity to support rapid population growth without the inbreeding problems that typically affect small surviving populations. This genetic resilience allowed elephants to reproduce successfully and expand their numbers quickly once protection measures eliminated major threats. Satellite monitoring systems track elephant movements across vast landscapes and document how these expanding populations play crucial roles in forest regeneration and ecosystem restoration. Elephants create pathways through dense vegetation that allow other wildlife species to access new areas while their feeding and movement patterns distribute seeds across wide geographic ranges. The ecological impact of recovering elephant populations extends far beyond their individual species and benefits entire ecosystem networks. Conservation success stories include the documented return of elephants to several national parks where they had been declared locally extinct for over 2 decades. This conservation triumph demonstrates that targeted protection efforts can successfully reverse severe wildlife population declines when implemented with sufficient resources and local support. While biologists celebrate these wildlife recovery achievements, other research teams working beneath Africa's surface have been uncovering discoveries that challenge fundamental scientific understanding in completely different ways. Revolutionary mineral deposits rewrite geological textbooks. Geological survey teams working across Africa throughout 2024 made discoveries that have fundamentally challenged every established principle of mineral formation in geological science. These revolutionary findings include mineral deposits containing elements and chemical compounds that have never been observed anywhere else on Earth or in laboratory conditions. The sophisticated analysis equipment used to examine these materials produced results so unprecedented that researchers initially questioned whether their instruments were functioning correctly. The newly discovered deposits contain rare earth elements in concentrations and combinations that could completely revolutionize modern technology and energy storage systems. These minerals include exotic compounds that display electrical conductivity properties far superior to any materials currently used in electronic devices. The unique chemical composition suggests applications in battery technology that could increase energy storage capacity by over 500% compared to existing lithium-ion systems. The mineral formations appear to have been created through geological processes that do not occur anywhere else on the planet according to current scientific understanding. Advanced analysis reveals that these deposits formed under extreme pressure and temperature conditions that exist only in specific locations deep within the African continental crust. The formation process required millions of years of unique geological activity that scientists cannot replicate or fully explain using existing geological models. Several deposits contain crystalline structures that display physical properties which directly contradict current understanding of mineral physics and chemistry. These crystals conduct electricity at room temperature while simultaneously maintaining perfect structural integrity under extreme mechanical stress. The combination of electrical and mechanical properties should not be possible according to established materials science principles. Yet laboratory testing confirms these extraordinary characteristics. The discoveries include what appear to be the world's largest known deposits of lithium and cobalt, which are absolutely crucial elements for modern battery technology and renewable energy systems. The lithium concentrations exceed anything previously discovered by factors of 10 to 20 times, while maintaining exceptional purity levels that require minimal processing. These deposits could supply global battery manufacturing for decades while dramatically reducing production costs. Analysis conducted using advanced spectrometry equipment reveals that these minerals formed under pressure and temperature conditions that exceed anything previously documented in natural geological environments. The formation process required pressures equivalent to those found hundreds of kilometers below the Earth's surface, combined with temperatures approaching 2,000 degrees Celsius, sustained over millions of years. Multiple newly discovered minerals exhibit superconducting properties at temperatures much higher than any previously known superconducting materials. These discoveries could revolutionize electrical transmission systems and magnetic levitation technologies by eliminating the need for expensive cooling systems currently required for superconductor applications. The findings suggest that Africa's geological development followed processes far more complex and unique than scientists previously understood. These discoveries prove that the African continent contains geological treasures that could reshape human technology and establish Africa as the epicenter of future materials science development. While geologists continue analyzing these remarkable mineral formations, other research teams working across the continent have been uncovering equally extraordinary evidence from ancient civilizations that challenges everything historians believed about Africa's past. Egyptian archaeological breakthroughs reveal hidden pharaonic secrets. Archaeological excavations conducted across Egypt throughout 2025 produced discoveries that have rewritten the entire history of ancient Egyptian civilization and revealed secrets that remain hidden for thousands of years. Research teams working at multiple sites uncovered evidence of a previously unknown pharaonic dynasty that ruled Egypt for over 200 years, during a period that historians believe was dominated by foreign invasions and political chaos. These newly discovered rulers left behind monuments and inscriptions that prove Egyptian civilization continued to flourish during times when experts thought the kingdom had collapsed. Advanced ground-penetrating radar technology deployed beneath the Giza Pyramid complex revealed the existence of hidden chambers that contained completely untouched artifacts and treasures. These secret rooms remain sealed since the pyramids were constructed over 4,500 years ago and contain royal burial goods that display craftsmanship superior to anything previously discovered in Egyptian tombs. The chambers include golden artifacts with intricate designs and precious stones arranged in patterns that demonstrate advanced mathematical knowledge. The excavation teams discovered intact royal mummies preserved in such perfect condition that modern DNA analysis equipment can extract genetic material for detailed study. These extraordinarily well-preserved remains provide scientists with unprecedented insights into ancient Egyptian genetics and reveal information about royal bloodlines that contradicts established historical records. The DNA evidence shows genetic connections between Egyptian pharaohs and populations from distant regions that historians never suspected had contact with ancient Egypt. Newly discovered hieroglyphic texts found carved into hidden stone surfaces describe engineering techniques and astronomical knowledge that far exceed what historians believe ancient Egyptians possessed. These inscriptions include detailed mathematical calculations for constructing massive stone monuments and precise astronomical observations that demonstrate sophisticated understanding of celestial movements. The hieroglyphic texts reveal that ancient Egyptian engineers used advanced principles of physics and mathematics that modern experts struggle to comprehend. Excavations conducted beneath the ancient site of Saqqara revealed a massive underground city that housed thousands of workers and artisans who built the pyramids and other monumental structures. This subterranean complex includes workshops, living quarters, storage facilities, and religious temples that supported a population larger than many modern cities. The underground city demonstrates that ancient Egyptian construction projects required far more sophisticated planning and organization than historians previously understood. The archaeological evidence includes clear proof of trade relationships between ancient Egypt and civilizations located as far away as ancient China and South America. Artifacts recovered from burial sites include silk textiles that originated in China and precious metals that could only have come from South American mines. These discoveries prove that ancient Egyptians maintained global trade networks that spanned continents and connected civilizations separated by vast oceanic distances. These remarkable discoveries represent the most significant Egyptian archaeological breakthroughs since Howard Carter discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun over a century ago and demonstrate that scientific exploration continues producing revelations that transform our understanding of human achievement and historical development. The accumulated evidence from these investigations across Africa establishes the continent as the primary source of discoveries that fundamentally challenge established scientific understanding. These 20 groundbreaking findings from 2024 and 2025 prove that Africa remains the epicenter of scientific revelations that rewrite our knowledge of human evolution, geological processes, and the natural world. From revolutionary dating techniques that completely transform human history to mineral deposits that could revolutionize modern technology, these discoveries demonstrate that our planet still holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered by modern science.